Hello friends, Sarah from Sweet Sets from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning Waxie, as always, welcome back and thanks for hanging out with us here at the Dollhouse. Today I am bringing you a Hayden Rowe haul. So I believe I've done 3 of them. So this is my second one. My second one, I do believe. I'll put the date in which this was actually ordered down below because if you're watching this and go, how did she just buy this? I haven't seen that available on the website in forever. It's because I purchased this forever ago. It was just sitting down at my receiving service for a couple months. I hadn't made a trip to Michigan to pick it up yet. So that's why. If you're watching this, when I post it and go, what the hell? How'd she get all those scents? I purchased these a long time ago. So I will put the date down below as always. Christina always sends these adorable little notepads. Love those. Her Hayden Rowe Candle Co. business card, and see the description box below if you want to shop this company. I will have a link there. One of her cute little stickers. I used to have my tattoo box like covered in stickers from all of the different tattoo studios I went to in my travels, from all the different artists I met, conventions, clothing brands that gave me their swag and stuff like that. So I would cover my toolboxes with these various stickers. It's hilarious because now I'm like, oh, I could collect vendor stickers and cover my wax containers with them. You know, you're a collectible nerd when. So, but first things first, if you watch my Hayden Rowe haul #1, I missed 2 scent shots in that one because I can't film hauls with Ella being on the loose. I really can't, because she just takes whatever the hell she wants and pisses off. And she's a sneaky little bugger too. Like, you think you're watching her, but unless you have eyes on all 4 sides of your head, she's got you pegged. She'll sneak something past you. So these ones I missed in my first haul. I did haul a scent shot of Barbershop 1920s, but I also grabbed Barber's Hot Towel in the first order. That's interesting. That's really pretty. What is that? It's like Barbershop fragrance oil mixed with baby powder? But the Barbershop doesn't. That's an interesting blend. Neither nor overpower the other, but the baby powder is no longer sweet and feminine. It's more of like unisex scent. I wouldn't say that this is masculine mixed with baby powder. I don't know. That's very interesting. I like that one. But my girl Amber has never tried that, and she's a Hayden Rowe fanatic, so I think I'm going to send her that one. I also purchased Africa. I don't know what the scent notes on this one are. I don't remember because it's been so long since I purchased it. I'm pretty sure Africa is supposed to be like an earthy blend. Oh, and that it is. I love this. If you like earthy, like Nag Champa blends, you would love Africa. It is so good. It's smoky, sweet, not the same as Nag Champa, but it's close. Then for the samples for this order, speaking of Miss Ella getting into everything, I woke up this morning. She's like, Mom, I do wax for you. I said, you did what? She knows the rules. She's not allowed to put wax in my warmers because they're hot, right? I wake up, my cord warmer was on last night full of lavender scents, and she floated these little samples in my lavender blends. Vanilla lace type. So I rescued the duck as quick as I possibly could. Usually I gift these to my friends, but since they've met the demise of Miss Ella Rose, I guess I will be keeping these for myself. So vanilla lace type, that's good. I just find that it's really light. Really, really, really light. But sometimes light is good. It would make a good blending scent for sure. Stainless steel, this is just one straight fragrance oil. Proper stainless steel. Nothing more, nothing less. It's nice. And then the Jo Malone type of cologne, wood sage and sea salt. I'm a huge fan of this. All on its own or blended. Love that. Then let's get into what I purchased in this order. Scent shots first. I went in on this order specifically for large quantities of things that Amber had sent me in my Christmas present. So if it seems excessive for me to order so much of a vendor I hadn't even ordered from yet, I placed an order. My very first haul I didn't pick up until just recently, so I haven't even warmed any of the wax that you saw in my Hayden Rowe #1. Now I'm filming my Hayden Rowe #2. People might think that is weird, like, why would you buy that much wax if you hadn't even received your first order yet? But it's because I had received such a generous amount from my girl for Christmas. These are scent shots, ones that weren't in my Christmas gift from Amber, but ones that have been on my hit list and wanting to try. So we have Christmas clouds. I know it's white clouds like the laundry fragrance oil. Can't remember what the Christmas part is. Maybe pine? No. What is that? That's a good one. I would order that in large quantities for sure. It's nice because a lot of people don't think of melting freshy linen scents at Christmas, but hello, you always have company over at Christmas. What a better time for your house to smell seasonal as well as crisp, clean, fantastic. That's a great scent. Then I have tonka bean. I'm a big fan of this. I have read in the threads, certain people are like, oh, that one's gross. You really have to like this to be able to melt it on its own. But if you look at any of the actual fragrance oils descriptions, tonka bean is a base note in probably, I'd say, a good 40% of your scent favorites. But don't assume if you like it in blends that you will like this on its own, because it's definitely in a league of its own. I love tonka bean. Somebody told me once that it smelled like black licorice to them, and I'm like, no, it definitely doesn't, because I despise anything that tastes or smells like black licorice. No, Tonka is creamy, it's warm and earthy. But yeah, just because you like it in a blend doesn't mean that you would necessarily like it on its own. And if you've smelt Hayden Rowe's tonka bean, that is just straight up proper tonka bean fragrance oil. I grabbed blue sugar and vanilla sandalwood. Amber talks about this one all the time. Whenever it's available, I know she's ordering this all the time. So if this is a staple in Amber's Hayden Rowe collection, I definitely had to try it out. I'm not a big fan of blue sugar though. Hopefully that vanilla sandalwood will make it creamy and earthy. And that it does. I know a lot of different people who blend blue sugar and vanilla sandalwood, but it works. And Hayden Rowe is no different. Her blend definitely works too. Creamy, the vanilla makes the blue sugar almost like unisex. It's really nice. And then I have Squeaky Clean. I've heard Amber talk about this. My girl Sasha Isms talks about this one all the time. So, you know, had to grab that. This smells like liquid Dove body wash, the original. Yep. That's what it smells like. Dove to me. I could be wrong though, because I'm not super good on my commercial soap brands, but that smells like creamy, just washed out of the shower goodness. Then driftwood. I love driftwood blends. I love driftwood or beechwood fragrance oils all on their own as well. So had to pick up Hayden Rowe's to try Christina's driftwood. That's really good. It's not overly earthy. Has a bit of a sweet touch to it too. I could melt this on its own or as a blending scent. Driftwood is awesome. I think I'd have to order that in a large quantity because that would be a great mixer, especially for spring and summer. And the last scent shot that I ordered was exotic lavender. Tried several, well, actually I haven't warmed any of them, but I've hauled now several of Hayden Rowe's lavender scents. So exotic lavender would be nice to try. And this is potentially one of my favorite lavender oils. It's clean. It's not too herbal, but it's not sweet either. And almost like a hint masculine or unisex. There's definitely woody notes to that. That's great. That's probably why I like it, because it's unisex and sexy. Love exotic lavender. What else? Oh, okay, so now we're just to the loaves. We will do, these are not, the first ones we'll do are scents that I've warmed before. These are the ones that Amber had sent me at Christmas time. I melted them, smelt them, warmed them, loved them so much. I knew I had to go in and order them right away and in large quantities. So the first one is Hayden. It's Hayden Rowe's signature scent. I don't even have to take that out of the bag. I can already smell it. Oh my word. Oh, that's a beautiful, sweet, smoky, earthy, sexy, just, oh, to die for. If Hayden Rowe did perfumes, whoo, she could make a killing. I would order Hayden in perfume for sure. The next scent that Amber had sent me that I fell in love with and had to have was Christina's Beach House. Yeah, that's so, so good. Oh. It's got like the tropical vibe of like a butt naked, but it also has seagrass and an earthy undertone, like a base to it. I love Beach House. That is so, so, so good. Like, I hear Scentsy people flipping out over skinny dipping and like Scentsy summer scents. I'm like, please come over to the dark side and try this. If you think Scentsy is good, holy Hannah. You are missing out if you don't try some of these vendors too. Next one is Boston Tea Party, which I believe is sweet tea mixed with tea and cakes. I love, love, love this one because I'm a big tea and cakes fan. And this one just like gives like a summer splash to the regular tea and cakes oil. It's so good. And this piece that Amber sent me, I don't know how old it was or how long it had cured. I don't know nothing about that. But holy Hannah, when I warmed the sample that Amber had sent me in Boston Tea Party, it threw for hours. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining whatsoever. But the longevity of this scent blew my socks off. So super happy to have one of those as well. The next ones are new to me scents, but based on the scent descriptions and by talking to my other waxy friends, they know what I like, and they're like, yeah, you could order a large quantity of that and you won't regret it. Do you know what I mean? I really don't recommend ordering large quantities of something you've never tried before in case you don't like it, but based on the scent description, you should know whether or not you're going to like it. And I just find with Hayden Rowe, like, I don't think there has been one thing yet that I've opened that I didn't like or was, like, grossed out by. Aside from the campfire, that hickory note really kind of grossed me out. But who's to say? Because I haven't warmed that yet. Maybe once it's warming, it's awesome. I don't know. But to me, Hayden Rowe's campfire smells like hickory. Other than that, I can't think of one thing that I've tried that I didn't like from this company. So it's a pretty safe bet with Christina that you can order large quantities. This was in her Shooting Star collection, Baby Baby. Or not Shooting Star collection. It was on the list for Shooting Star loaves back when I ordered this. And I think I have one clam of Scentsy's Newborn Nursery. Aside from that, I am right out of baby powder scents. So given all of the Hayden Rowe lavender scents I've been hauling lately, I thought I could put this to good use. With blending, this is a perfect powdery lavender. Ooh, there's some sweats on the bottom of this one. Sweet, delicious fragrance oil. That's strange. I've never seen that happen before. Oh, I'll turn it into perfume. I've never seen her wax sweat before. Strange. Anyhow, you know what? Let's just touch base on that for a second. If that happens once in a blue moon, that's the literally very first time that I've ever witnessed vendor wax sweat. But that has nothing to do with like the vendor, the quality, or whatever. It's bound to happen in candle making unless you're Scentsy when it's happening 50 to 60% of the time with your product. That's a problem. Candles, they can sweat. There's so many different things that go into making candles or wax tarts. It's the temperature of the room in which you're pouring. It's the temperature at which you add the wax. Like you have to heat your wax up to a certain degree or a certain temperature, depending on your proprietary blend or how many different types of waxes it takes. They all have different melting temperatures. Your fragrance oils have different flash point temperatures. There's so many different things that go into this on top of how long does it take for the setup and for your wax to cool and so on and so forth. So having the odd thing sweat like this Shooting Star loaf really is no big deal. No big deal. Unless you're Scentsy and all your shit is sweating, then that's a big deal. So anyways, little rant over. This smells gorgeous. It's super strong, but not, you know, some baby powder fragrances are kind of like sickeningly sweet, like almost, they give off a chemically cheap perfume vibe. That is not this at all. This is soft, powdery. You could mix this with so many different laundry linen scents and make gorgeous babies. Oh, I love that. I was a little hesitant. This is the only large purchase that I was like, do I really need that huge thing of a baby powder blend? Nah. Heck, why not? Let's do it. And at first I was hesitant, but now that I've smelt it, I have absolutely no regrets because I will use the heck out of that. You could add it to so many different things. Like that mixed with the beach house would be cool. The Barber's hot towel. So, all of her lavender. Exotic, luxury. Oh, speaking of lavender, I have never tried Hayden's Sweet Lavender. This is the perfect one to follow it with. I have tried Christina's Lavender Scents before, but I knew that I'd love her Sweet Lavender without a doubt. And mixed with that baby, oh, I'm going to have some super sweet baby dreams. That's so good. See? No sweat on that one. None whatsoever. I like this. I think I read somewhere on one of the scent descriptions. Is this the one that she uses the Tassie lavender oil in? I can't remember. I think it is. I love that. It's beautiful. Not at all medicinal or herbal. It's like more of a floral lavender, sweet, perfumey lavender than it is herbal lavender. I could even mix this with some of the more herbal lavender blends. Which one? Was it Luxe Lavender that was kind of a tad bit more sharp? I don't know. Some lavenders have like almost like a camphor, like chemical note to them. But out of every single lavender scent that I've tried so far from this vendor, not one of them has that camphor chemical scent that makes you go, you know, there's some lavenders that you sniff and it automatically takes you to, ooh, that's a mature lavender. Then there's other lavenders you sniff and you're like, that's a fake lavender. Obviously, all fragrance oils are fake, but some of them you smell and you're like, oh, that smells like medicinal chemicals, not even like an herbal lavender. Out of every single one I've tried from Hayden Rowe, I haven't gotten that camphor chemical vibe from any of them. Her herbal lavender is beautiful. She has 2 or 3 that are kind of like in between. The sweet lavender is good. I totally get it now why people go absolutely nutty over this vendor, because she uses amazing fragrance oils and her blending techniques are fantastic. Next new to me scent is Coconut Coast. When Christina put the scent descriptions up for her spring and summer releases, I was immediately drawn to this one, and I apologize I don't have the scent notes as I'm doing this. Perhaps I'll put them down below because I cannot remember what was in this. I did tell my girl Amber that I had ordered this, and she's like, oh, yeah, you're going to love that one. So hopefully she was right. I feel pretty confident about this, though. Oh, that's good. Creamy coconut, and then I get also like a coconut palm fragrance oil in there. You know, the green note. Like the coconut leaf. That's beautiful. I'm going to blend this with Beach House and Driftwood and so many good things. I am loving this order. And last but not least, I ordered Christina's shorts and sweater. This one is a very, very popular scent on Christina's website. And she also uses this for her own different house blends too. Oh, the bottom's even better. See? Again, no sweat. I love that. That's just such a cozy... How do you describe it? It's sweet. It's kind of a tad powdery, but not gross powdery. Linen scent. Reminds me of like Fresh Laundry and Snuggles. Not Snuggles as in like the fabric softener, but I just want to like wrap up in a blanket and snuggle the wing. Love that. You can mix this with like so many different things as well too. Comment down below, have you ever mixed shorts and sweaters with a lavender scent? Because I think that would be good too. Oh my word, I think I've had like developed a new lavender addiction lately. Everything I order, I want like at least 4 or 5 different blends or fragrances, and I want to try everybody's lavender. Perhaps it tells you that maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Who knows? But that's it, guys. thanks so much for watching, and please comment down below what do you love from Hayden Rowe that you don't see here and would recommend, because I want to hear all of my favorite Waxies recommendations. If you've been melting this stuff for a long time, comment how long do you let your stuff cure for, because I've just recently filmed my first and second haul. I have no idea. What are your suggestions on what works for you? And for anybody else who follows that thread, keep in mind that not all people need to have their wax curing. Everybody's space is different. Your nose is different. So each to their own, and you really have to experiment with your wax. I'm going to cut up a couple pieces of this and give it a try, and I look forward to hearing from you. See you guys in my next video.